Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How's it going? Did you miss me? I missed you. Anyway, I'm going to be talking today about time, and I'm going to try my best to get you guys to go back in time with me. So you're just going to have to hang on, okay? I'm going to start in Churchill, right in the very center. Right in the center of Churchill. What it used to look like and what it looks like now. Okay? Are you ready?
Go back to your childhood. What were the fascinating things? What's out there? What's beyond the stars? How long does it go on? And Mama said, it goes on always and always and always.
Okay, guys, right here is this very center of Churchill. There's the red light. It's the very center. That was a gas station, and you'll see that in the past. That's the Sendon House. They used to be a TV shop. Let's see which side. It was over here on this side. But come with me, I want to show you something. Right down there, this road, right through here, there used to be a drugstore right there. But now the drugstore is over here. There used to be a big old building right here, which they tore it down. And then you come over here, and there was metal buildings like right in here, right in there. There was like brick buildings right there. But there's the church on the hill that I did a video about previously. And there was a radio station here, a gas station here on this corner. This was a hardware store right here. Now it's an antique store right there. This up here was Alley's. It was like a car lot, garage place. And there was, at one time, a gas station in front of it. When I was a teenager, right here across the street from Alley's, right through here, there used to be a little trailer where they made hot dogs and stuff. Best freaking hot dogs you ever eat, you understand? Anyway, walking up Churchill here. Up here's the post office, which you'll see that in the past video that I'm going to show you. I'm going as fast as I can, people. I'm old, you know. There's the post office. And I'm going to walk up here where Harper and Ladd used to be, a little store. I remember going in there when I was little. It ain't there no more now. Here's the bank. Yeah, I'm holding the phone. Go on. Oh, people kill me, man. I swear to God. One thing about Churchill, people down here are freaking nosy as I'll get at. That's the post office. There's the bank. Definitely gotta get me one of them sticks that holds the phone for you. That's next on the agenda. Hope y'all been doing good, I really do. There used to be a house right here. In that lot. Right there. The girl I used to go to school with, her name was Jenny Christian. And she was a cheerleader. She was amazing, man. I ain't kidding. But the reason I say that, because you could all the time see her when you drive by or whatever in her front yard doing backflips and forward flips. And I thought, man, I'd like to be able to do that. There's a little store. But that wasn't there when I was little. That was a newer thing. Right here, this right here was a grocery store. Harper and Ladd. Yeah. Now that right there belongs to the church. Hey guys, I don't know if you'll be able to see this because of the lighting, but that is the funeral home right there. And right out here, I don't know if you can see or not, but behind that little shed right there, it used to be like a train depot, a little tiny train depot. And you'll see that in the video of the past, okay? One of the 7 churches, I told you that Churchill has like 7 or so churches. One of them is back behind there. I don't know if you can see it. But anyway, I'm up here at a school bus. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I'll be right back, okay? Back behind me, right here, is the fire department. Above it is where you buy your tags. And beside it used to be the library, but now it's the police department. I'm hot, people. It's hot out here. Anyway, I gotta show you something else. All right. See behind me? That used to be a gas station here in Churchill, and there's the underpass right here where you go to Churchill Elementary. My son lived in them apartments for a short time, but over here, see this building? That building at one time used to be like a little diner. It used to be a diner because I remember my papa taking me in there when I was little. But now that's a dentist office. Okay guys, see where that guy's mowing over there? That's where my papa's TV shop was. And in a lot of the video, this hill right here is where you'll see those kids sleigh riding from this house. The people lived in this house. There used to be a gas station right here on this corner, and the other buildings attached to that, you'll see that as well. This is the gas station on the corner. This is one of the oldest buildings in Churchill. We'll walk down through here so you can see. In the video, you'll see these ladies go up and look in the window, and they went and looked into this window right here, which that is the flower shop. Used to be the drugstore, as you'll see. And there used to be a barber shop right there, and now it's a beauty shop. And this right here behind me is Skelton's Motel. And right up here, there used to be a this building there was the restaurant. All of it's closed down now. As you can tell, it's all fell to ruin. Just another part of Churchill that's dying. have a question for you. If you could go back in time, would you really want to? I would like to go back to visit, but not to stay. It was harder enough the first time, right? But it would be so cool to be able to go back, just pick a day and go back and spend it with your grandparents, or, you know, take a walk at the park or something. Wouldn't that be cool? One of the highlights of my life when I was little was every Saturday night, just like clockwork, my grandparents would bring me and my brother to the Dairy Heart to eat. And if we ate all of our food, we'd get ice cream. But now, if you didn't finish your food, you didn't get no ice cream. That's just the way it was back then. Nowadays, my grandbabies, they don't finish their food. I still get them ice cream. My grandparents didn't. But, let me show you something. Now, they say you can't go back in time, which you can't, you know. That's what's here now. Freaking dollar store. But I got pictures and we got memories, right? Nothing takes place of your memories. Unless you lose your freaking mind like me. I don't know if you can do that or not, which I doubt you can do that, but can we go forward? Which leads me to reincarnation. And I'm not saying that that's true. What I mean is, hear me out, okay? What I'm trying to say is, okay, when we die, we go to heaven, whatever. How do we know that we don't come back as you're in a different body, and you'll have a different name and all that stuff, but your energy, how do you know that you don't come back? Makes you wonder about stuff like that. Makes me think, well, if I come back again, it's going to be different this go around. I bet I said that the last go around too. Don't it make you wonder about time? Seriously. It's cool to sit and think about stuff like that, right? Anyway, I'm going to get off here and let you watch the rest of the video. And I hope you enjoy it. I really do. It's like a little small trip back in time. Back to the future. Which is now. So, if you can't go to the past and you can't go forward, then all we got's now, right? Make the best of it. I love you guys. Take care. Peace, baby.
Learn to listen to your heart. It's you from the future. ripples create waves. A single act of kindness can change someone's world, and when you change their world, you change the world.
Hey, welcome back. I bet you're glad to be back, huh? Before you leave, check this out.
Time is, in a sense, an illusion, even though the experience of time is real. But the idea is that time is a side effect of your consciousness, shifting through billions of parallel realities per second. Parallel realities are like frozen snapshots, like frames of film. They have no movement in and of themselves. And like your film, the only way to create the illusion of time and movement is to project a light through the different frames onto a screen, one after the other, in such a manner as to create that illusion, because no frame has movement in and of itself. This is how reality works. And so, as you shift your consciousness like the projector beam through those different frames of parallel realities, you are creating this experience of change and time and space. But the idea is that all those frames exist all at once, just like the projectionist can take a strip of film and stretch it out and look at all the frames simultaneously and look at them in any order. The only reason that the projectionist can do that is because all the frames exist now, simultaneously, all at once. The idea that they come one after another is simply your projection, your illusion. Therefore, the true structure of existence is that everything exists all at once. To use your television analogy, you know that if you are watching a program on one channel, there are still hundreds of other programs that exist at the same time, but you only perceive the one that you are tuned to.
His dad was changing his diaper one day, and Sam looked up at him and said, "When I was your age, I used to change your diaper."
Since 1996, Dr. Jim Tucker, a psychiatrist at the University of Virginia, has been gathering case studies of past life recognition in children that could prove that a soul returns to Earth in another body.
We've now got 2,500 cases in our files from all over the world.
Many people believe in some form of reincarnation. The concept dates back to 800 BC and the Hindu Upanishads. Beginning in India, the belief that some essential part of ourselves may return after death to a new body is now being examined by some scientists as another way to prove the survival of consciousness. Can the study of past life recollections support this theory? The answer may lie within young children's memories.
Very young children, usually between the age of...
Is this proof of reincarnation? In Thailand, a young 3-year-old boy started having memories of what he called was his past life. The 3-year-old remembers being a teacher called Bua Kai. He even recalls the way he died. According to him, he was shot in the head while on his way to school. And the weird part about this all? The boy has 2 birthmarks on the side of his face, which according to good sources looks like he's been shot. And they're the exact spots where the bullet entered Bua Kai's head. Yeah, Bua Kai was a real person, and he died the exact same way as what the kid said. And there was no way the kid would have any idea on who he was. Weird. So, is this proof reincarnation's real?
This young boy was born again. This is the incredible reincarnation story. The young boy here is Sammy, and he was born in 2007. However, before he was even 3 years old, he came out with some very, very strange things. He came out with very strange things such as, "I wish that bomb was never dropped," or "I wish that plane was never shot out of the sky," and stuff like, "I wish my friends didn't die," which is very, very strange for a not even 3-year-old to say. He used to wake up in the night having very vivid dreams and just literally wake up screaming his head off. And one day his parents sat down with him and said, "Right, we're going to believe you and listen to what you say, so please just tell us what you remember or what is going on." He then came out and said, "I fought in the Second World War." They thought this was very confusing and strange, obviously. He then said, "I remember where they put my photo. It was near here." So he walked over to this graveyard which was near his house with his parents. And on the floor next to the grave was a picture of a man with a jet. He said, "That was me." This boy had literally claimed he was a fighter pilot from World War II who had been reincarnated.
So if you haven't watched part 1 yet of this little boy over here claiming to be the reincarnation of Princess Diana, make sure to do that first. Now, the eeriest part of the story happened when Billy was asked by his parents who else was in his family when he was a princess. And he answered saying that he had brothers and sisters, but in particular, he had a brother named John. Now, John actually passed away as a baby and was 1 year older than Princess Diana. His parents had no clue of this and actually had to search it online and found out that it was true, and his mom was like shook to the core, which I mean, I would be too. Like, another instance that surprised his parents was when he actually, in detail, described the interior of the Balmoral, which is the Queen's Christmas holiday home. Another moment that shook Billy's parents to the core was when his mom showed him a picture, and then he actually recalled the accident. And he said, quote unquote, "There's me as a princess, then one day the sirens came and I wasn't a princess anymore." So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. Let me know your thoughts below.
If you're ever in a dream in which you know you're dreaming, ask your dream characters this. Ask them what the time is and what the date is. And I think you'd be surprised at what they answered.
As long as we're apart together, we shall certainly be fine.
Yes, of course. But if we weren't together, if I were somewhere else?
Oh, but you really couldn't be, as I would be quite lost without you.
If ever there's a tomorrow when we're not together, there's something you must remember. You're braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. But the most important thing is, I'll always be with you.
Dear Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for your continued grace. Even when the world seems to be in chaos, you give me comfort, because I know that you're still in control. Lord, tonight I pray for those that are hurting, that may be watching this. Your word says that you're the ultimate healer and close to the brokenhearted. So Lord, I ask that you would be their comforter tonight, that you would cover them with your infinite grace and mercy, surrounding them in love and peace that only you can bring, Lord. Lord, mend their hearts tonight. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen.